Go ahead.
Okay, I've got from August financial report, 3 checks written to, or 3 debits attempted to be taken from the warrant account. We don't take debits from the warrant account. Each one of these was to the U.S. Treasury, and I'd like to know, did we bounce any checks to the IRS because of this? Were we late paying taxes in July?
Yes. Correct. Yes, ma'am.
Thank
They
you.
were late payments.
What was the answer?
Yes, there were late payments.
Late payments,
July.
okay, thank you.
Okay, and we were late paying in June as well?
Yes.
Thank you. 8614, a deposited check for, this is a national bank in the payroll account. A deposited check for $60,006.32 was returned. A $10 return check fee was charged. What happened?
From what I understand, and Frida Huff is on the phone, and she can probably explain a little greater detail. Apparently, if the deposit goes in a minute late, then it'll actually get kicked back, or if it's even off by 1 penny, and then it'll also be kicked back. Didn't have an opportunity to check today after you made your phone call and inquired on that as to which one of those it was. But then the check is reissued, and then it clears the bank.
Okay, my next question I already have an answer to. There was a $419 charge that was paid out of the payroll account to Walmart credit card. Now, we don't pay out of the payroll account. We don't pay bills out of there.
That's correct. We normally do not do that.
This was a bill that was, correct me if I'm wrong, 2 months late being paid.
That's what it indicates on that document I gave to the board. Yes, ma'am.
Do you have this?
Yeah, I do.
So Frida Huff was in the office covering that position at the time, and they said that they had to be paid immediately. And so she opted, instead of not paying it immediately as they indicated, to pay it from that account, which could be drawn from that over the phone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
There are 3 checks with numbers and zero. Why are there checks with numbers and zeros among the deposits and credits? I don't understand why they're in the same category.
I'm going to have a little more detail on that than sitting right here.
Wells Fargo on the reconciliation.
Have you had an opportunity to review those in detail? I have not. So
Yeah.
I'd be ill-prepared to answer that.
Yes, I have.
on
Page
short
2, page 2, 13, there are 13 items there that have check numbers with 0 amounts.
Page 2 of the reconciliation
Yes.
report.
Voided.
Voided?
Well, there's
Are they voided?
liabilities and there's voided
Voided?
checks.
It would be very handy if it said void. I wouldn't have to bug anybody about that. I
No.
wonder what that's
It's a
about.
good question. It's a good question.
Okay.
Would they have 3 checks that were voided?
There should be 13 checks voided.
13 checks voided?
I can't speak to this one.
Yeah, the one for the DPS, Arizona Department of Public Safety, that one came back to us. It was for about $1 more than they requested. They don't do that, so they send it right back to you, and then you get to reissue the check.
Okay. There were 3 checks written to the Arizona Department of Revenue on the same day. Why do we do 3? Why not just 1?
Again, I would say that's not a normal activity, and I imagine it was cleanup from something that wasn't been paid.
And we're going to have a little bit of growing pains. If we're going to have new administration in the office, then we're going to have a little bit of growing. Okay, have the Visa cards 3017 and 5815 been canceled at the bank?
They will now. You've approved those minutes.
Okay, thank you. Check number 6954, written on 8/25/14, and check number 6920, written on 8/26/2014, 1 day apart, to the same Visa card for the exact same number. Why do we have 2 check numbers and 2 dates?
Yeah.
Check to Aflac for $1,385.85 on April 25th, 2014, had not cleared the bank by August 31st, 2014. Is there a problem with that? Do you know why that is? That's 4 months that they hadn't cleared
What's the
that
check number, 6629?
6954.
6954.
I'm sorry, the,
I got an Aflac, 6629.
oh, I didn't write the check number down. I'm sorry.
Okay.
That was 831?
6629.
831?
I got it.
Okay.
No,
That's quite a long time to go
No.
without cashing that check.
Southwest for the purpose of penalty relief regarding IRS.
Mr. Wood in May, and we were late paying taxes in June, and we were late paying taxes in July. How is he supposed to do his job if we keep being late paying taxes? I feel sorry for the guy, I do. I mean, after 6 months of the whole fiscal year last year, we did not pay taxes at all. So that's a tough one, and then to come along after we already knew it, and then not pay him in July and June too,
He's looking at that as well.
yeah, I suppose the IRS will